is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome to part 4 of our Boruto pixel art tutorial. Or some of you guys like to roll the R's and go Boruto, whatever you say. Yeah, weebs. But I'm just kidding, I'm a weeb too. But where we last left off, we finished the top part of the hair, so now I want to do the front bangs, or whatever they're called, into the headband. And then we should have a final part after this where I do the facial detail, the ears, and maybe some of the stuff around the jacket. And I think that should be it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the tutorial series so far. Where we're going to continue for today is on the left side of the face. You should see these two verticals marked out with placement blocks, and we're going to continue from there by going up and to the right, and creating the rest of the headband and hair, like I said. So we can get rid of those dirt blocks once you find them. As you can see, they're on the left side around halfway through. You should have marked those on the last one. I think I always tell you guys what to mark, so hopefully you guys know where it is. It's connected to the single right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up and to the right from there. So we're going to put our placement block on the top or right side. And we're going to go up and to the right one single. Up and to the right two vertical. So placement block 1, 2. And actually, I think it's a bunch of 1s and 2s in a row. Actually, no, it's not. Okay, never mind. I was going to tell you how many of them in a row if it kept going back and forth. But it's going to go up and to the right one single. Then 3 vertical. So up and to the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3, and as you can see, the numbers already switched up, so there was no point in me telling you to go back and forth between the 1s and 2s. From there, we're going to go up into the right one single again. Up into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up into the right one single. Actually, 2 singles. Sorry. 1, 2. I'm gonna get it together. Just give me a second. Let me. Whew. Breathe in, breathe out, alright? I'm going to stop stuttering through these things, and I will get my act together, alright? So we have these 2 singles right here. What I want you to do from those singles is we're going to go to the top one right here, and we're going to put an extra piece of coal to the right, whoops, like this. And once you have that extra piece of coal to the right, we're going to migrate over to it, and we're going to put 2 extra pieces of coal on top of that. 1, 2, creating an L shape. Once we have that, we're going to take the 3 that we have now created, and we're just going to double up and put another row of 3 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, like so. Except what we're going to do from that is we're going to add 1 to the top of it and 2 below. 1, 2. Now the top part of this is for the hair, and the bottom part of it is more for the eyes and the outline of the eyes. So we're going to mark these 2 below so we can come back to it later when we want to do the eyes. But we're going to go to this single on the top and put a placement block on top so we can continue with the hair. So from there, we're going to go up and to the right 2 vertical 3 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. Placement block 1, 2, that's 2. Placement block 1, 2, that's 3. Sorry about that, guys. You guys know already how obnoxious the radiator in my house is. For some reason, even disabling it doesn't stop it from turning on and making that clanking noise. So I'll do my best to cut off or avoid having those sounds recorded for you guys. So as many jump cuts as we need, that's what I'll do to make sure we don't have obnoxious noises in the background. Anyways, I was able to get those 3 sets of 2 vertical off before it got too loud. So we're going to go up and to the right from there, 1 single now. Up and to the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then delete these placement blocks. As you can see on the right hand camera screen, we're just getting like a bang thing going on there. That's going to cover like half of his eye. You know, that hairstyle, classic anime hairstyle. But what we're going to do is from the 2 verticals we just created, we're going to go to the bottom one, so this one, the lower one we created, and we're going to go to the top block in it and put 8 pieces of coal to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now you can mark those 8 we just created because that's for the eyebrow, which I'm not doing yet, but I just wanted to have it started. So now going to the top set of 2 vertical, let's put a placement block on top and go up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. And from the 2 vertical, we can actually start the headband right there if we wanted to. We can go and put, I think it's 60 blocks to the right. So on the bottom block, on the 2 vertical we just placed, we're going to put 60 pieces of coal to the right. So I'm thinking 6 groups of 10 should be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2. And actually, I'm going to mark the block every 10, just so in case if I stutter or something, I know that I can go back to here, and this will be a solid 10. All right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. So yeah, I stuttered, and I can go back to this because I know this is a 10 block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 60. All right. So I don't know if this is correct yet because we need to finish the rest of the hair and have it meet up in the future. So if it is incorrect, I'll probably edit this entire part out. Or if it's not correct, then it's just slightly off. You know what? We might keep this part in, and then I'll just make the slight modifications with you guys later. But you won't know until later in the video. So, ooh, time travel. So let's go all the way back to the 2 vertical we started the 60 at. And we're going to go to the top block now, put a placement block to the top or right side of it, so that we can go up and to the right, 2 singles, 1, 2, up and to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, up and to the right, 1 single, up and to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Let me just zoom out so you can see what we're working with. It's a lot of the same number over and over again. So we have 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So we're going to get really interesting with the shapes in a second right now. Let me just kind of move my notes over. So from the 2 vertical, let's put a placement block on top. We're still going up and to the right. We're going to go up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. And from the top block into 2 vertical, we're going to go to the right side of it and put an extra piece of coal like that. From there, we're going to go up and to the right, so put placement block on top. 2 vertical, 3 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. And let's go back now and delete these extra dirt blocks that are in our way. From there, we're going to go up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. And we're gonna start going back, like we're gonna hit the top soon and start curving back down. So I just want to make sure we're ready for that. So 2, 2, 1, 2. From here we're gonna go up and to the right, 2 singles. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Up and to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 singles. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And you could use placement blocks. I didn't just because I'm very used to it. But I suggest you always use placement blocks so it helps you not get confused. And now to reach the top, all we're going to do is go up and to the right, 2 flat, 1, 2. Up and to the right, 2 single, 1, 2. Up and to the right, 2 flat again, 1, 2. And then for the highest points in the hair before we start going back down, we're just going to go up and to the right, 1 single. Like that. Perfect. So as you can see from the right hand camera screen, we've created this weird slanted bang that goes through his headband and over his left eye, or his right eye, and it's going to come back down now and kind of swoop back towards his right ear. From that single, it is now the highest point in the bang, so we're going to go down from it. So we're going to be switching our direction and placing our placement block to the bottom each time. You can also put it on the right side because we're going to be going down and to the right, but just in case if we have to go like down to the left, actually it's going to be down and to the right for a while, so putting it on the right side is fine. We're going to go down and to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Down and to the right, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Placement block at the end. Down and to the right, 1 single. Down and to the right, 2 vertical again, 1, 2. And I'm trying to see if it looks like we're going to meet up with the angle of the headband over there, so it's nothing to worry about. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. From here, we're going to go down and try 1 single again. And from that single, actually, what I think we can do is the top part of the headband. or one of the top lines. So we can add 15 to the left and it should touch the wall over there. So let's go to the left of this angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And see, it touched down, which is good. It's starting to come together. Now let's go back to that single and place our placement block so we can go down into the right 2 vertical, and we're actually going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. I'm going to leave the placement blocks for now. 1, 2, that's 4. 1, 2, that's 5. 1, 2, that's 6. 1, 2, that's 7. And I think that's it. I nearly went another time. Let me just make sure I only did 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, perfect. After that, we're going to continue going down into the right. I can't promise that it's not going to get a little bit messy. We're going to go down into right 3 vertical. I think we have to come back up at some point. 1, 2, 3. Placement block. Down into right 2 vertical. We're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. 1, 2, that's 5. And finally, 1, 2, that's 6. Let's fly up now and delete these extra dirt blocks. This has been a lot more 2s, but it's been a lot more smoother than the other side. As you can see, we're already close to the bottom of the bang right here. From there, we're going to go down into the right 3 vertical. So place a block on the bottom or right side. 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3. And from that 3 vertical, what I want you to do is we're going to mark the bottom block because we're going to come back to it in a second. I was going to do a little bit of a headband thing with it, but since we're close to this marker right here, I just want to see if we made it. So we're going to go down into the right 3 vertical 2 more times, and one of those blocks should connect with this. So down to right 3 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Perfect. As you can see, it met up with the 50, or not the 56, the 60 we had going across, which is good. This is a good sign. So we're going to mark this bottom right corner where they met, the blocks met up at, because we're going to finish the hair up with that. But I want to go back up to that block we marked up here that I said we skipped like just 10 seconds ago. And because from this bottom block into 3 vertical, what we're going to do is add 56 pieces of coal to the left. And that should, not to the left actually, my bad. Underneath it, we're going to place 1 down. Like that, and we're going to add 56 to the left over here. But I mean, it's technically 55 because this is the first block. But that's going to make the next bridge in the headband. So let's put 55 blocks to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And finally should be 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So looking at the right hand camera screen, you can see how the headband's kind of just the lines are there, the inner detail is not. That's the best way to put it. And that's fine. We're going to do the inner detail, which is the Konoha swirl and some of the shading in the next part. And that shouldn't take too much time actually, because the swirl actually is only, looks like it's about 50 plus blocks. So that should only take us about 5 minutes to do after we do the eyes, the mouth, and the nose and stuff. Hopefully we're able to do that all in one more part though. I'm going to finish up the hair in this one though. So let's go back to the bottom right corner where we had that 3 vertical marked, where it met up with the headband down here. And from there we're going to put a placement block underneath so that we can go down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. From that 2 vertical we're going to do 2 things. First, on the top block, we are going to put 12 pieces of coal to the left of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you can see it kind of layered up with the headband. And to kind of separate it, what we're going to do is go down into the left 2 flat from that 12 we just created. And we're going to do that 6 times. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. 1, 2, that's 5. 1, 2, that's 6. Then we're going to finish that up by going down into left 1 single and deleting the extra placement blocks. Now we could have just left the 12 flat right there, but I didn't because it's so close to the headband. If I asked you guys to come back to this part when we're doing the eyelashes later, or the eyebrows, you might get confused. But now that we have this long extendo piece right here, If I said to come back to this for the eyebrows, you guys probably would be able to. So we're going to mark the 2 flat right before the single right here. And we'll come back to that later when we're ready to do the eyes. Instead, I want you to go all the way back to before we placed the 12 blocks where we had the 2 vertical waiting for us. So this block's over here. And that's it for the top block and the 2 vertical. Oops. Now it's time to work with the bottom block. So from the bottom block and the 2 vertical, I want you to put 2 to the right of it. 1, 2. And then 1 on top of that block at the end right here. Like so, creating a U shape. Perfect. And what we're going to do is from the U shape on the right side, we now have a top and bottom block again. And we're going to do a few things with that. With the bottom block first, we're going to go and put 3 blocks to the right of it. 1, 2, 3. Like so. And then we're going to put a placement block at the end there so we can go down into the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to kind of leave this 6 flat floating in space because we're going to meet up with it later when we finish the rest of the hair stuff. So let's migrate back to the top block in the U shape now, so this one right here. And we're going to put a placement block on top so we can go up into the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From there we're going to go up into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up into the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up into the right, I want to say 2 vertical, 1, 2. And we're going to add more to the top of this 2 vertical in a bit. But first I want you to go to the bottom block in it and put a placement block underneath. So that we can go down into the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And then mark that 3 vertical so we can come back to it. Alright, so like I said, we're going to use this 3 vertical for finishing up the hair, but there is like the hair goes up a little bit before it kind of just dies off up there. So from the 2 vertical we just created right here, we're going to go on top of it and put 7 going straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to put a placement block on top or to the right side so we can go up into the right 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Once you have that, we can fall back down to the 3 vertical I marked just like 10 seconds ago, and we'll continue working with that. So let's delete those dirt blocks. And we're going to be going down into the right, so put your placement block underneath. So we can go down into the right 2 vertical, and we're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back and delete these extra dirt blocks now. Hopefully you guys are getting more comfortable with the way we build these things on the channel. As if you can see now, the 2 vertical kind of ends a little bit close to the 6 over there, and it doesn't connect exactly yet, and we're going to fix that right now. On the bottom block and the 2 vertical, what I want you to do is put an extra block underneath it, and from that extra block underneath, we're going to put 1 to the left, like so. Now from there, we're going to do 2 things with this block. We already added the 1 block to the left right here, but we still have 2 more things to do with it. We're going to be going underneath it, and we're also going to be working with the diagonal. So going underneath it, we're going to put 26 blocks going straight down. So let's mark the block before I do that. This bottom right corner is where we're going to be working with in a bit. So let's go underneath it now and put 26 coal going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Perfect. Now let's go back up. Actually, let's finish working with this before we go back up there, okay? You know what? Let's do that. So on the 26, we're going to go to the second to last block, so this one right here on the bottom, and put 2 pieces of coal to the right. 1, 2. From those 2 on the right, we're going to go up into the right 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to put a placement block to the top or right side so we can go up into the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just for a little ear line. Now let's go to the final block in the 26 vertical. So this bottom block right here. And we're going to put a placement block underneath so we can go down into the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then down into the left 5 vertical. And hopefully this meets up and closes out the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it did, so that's perfect. So let's go back now and delete these dirt blocks that are in our way. And if you look at the right hand camera screen, you can see how we have the space separated for the ear. We don't really have that done on the left side yet, but that's okay. The right side gets it done first because the hair connects with it. So let's go back to the top of the 26 vertical now, where we had that dirt block marked. And if you lost your marker, you can see it's to the right of the block that we have hanging to the left of it. And from there, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the block underneath it and put one coal, and then a coal underneath that. So basically we went down into the right 2 vertical from that single block. We're still going down into the right, so put your placement block underneath or to the right side of the 2 vertical we just created, and we're going to go down into the right 1 single, down into the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, down into the right 2 vertical, 1, 2, down into the right 3 vertical again, 1, 2, 3, down into the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, and then all we're going to do to finish up what we have right here is we're going to go to the bottom block in that last 2 vertical and put 1 to the right. So it meets up with the 4 vertical we have marked over here at the diagonal, which we can now get rid of the dirt blocks. And the hair is pretty much complete. I'm going to zoom out on my blueprint just to make sure that's correct and me saying that. Yep. So the headband and hair are complete. We just need to do the detail in the headband, the eyes, the everything like that, and then the left ear as well. Which I think we'll do the left ear right now. We'll do the left ear right now, so that saves us some time in the future. So migrate over to the left side, the left lower side of the build, where we have all these dirt blocks hanging off the side of his head. And we're going to finish all of that right now real quickly. So let's go to the bottom where we have this single kind of marked out. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to be going up and to the left. So let's get rid of the dirt block right there and put a placement block to the left side or top and go up and to the left, 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to left 2 vertical 3 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. Up and to the left 1 single, up and to the left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, up and to the left 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, and from that 4 vertical we're going to do one of the lines in the ears and then continue upward with it. So I want you to add an extra block to the top, making it 5, and from that extra block we're going to add 1 to the left and 1 to the right. From the block to the right, we're going to go down into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And then down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. And that should touch the wall. And that's it for the right blocks. But for the blocks to the left, we're going to continue with it by putting 1 on top. And then putting a placement block on top or to the left side. So we can continue by going up into the left 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up into the left 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up into the right 6 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then finally what we're going to do is just go up into the right 2 vertical, but you can see we already had some of that done, so we don't even have to go up into the right 2 vertical. We just need to go up into the right 1 single, and that should connect the shape for us, because the second block in the 2 vertical was already there. Now the ear does look complete, but we still have this one piece of 2 flat placement block right here, and that's because there's another line in the ear that we're going to do real quickly right now. So let's go over to this, delete these extra dirt blocks, and we're just going to go down into the left 4 vertical real quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down into left 1 single. 1. And that's it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the progress we're making on this tutorial. I'm planning to having all these released throughout February. I already have Kirishima out. I was a little bit late. I wanted to have all the videos done before February even started, but some of the weekends I was not able to record due to background noise and just family obligations. So I plan to have these done by February 10th or the 15th, but I have enough videos that I'll probably last through the 20th without you guys even noticing, if everything goes according to plan. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this tutorial series. Be sure to let me know what else you'd like built on the channel. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.